If you like watching history happen in real time, it's time to tune in to the NHL. The best hockey player on the planet has been skating circles around the rest of the league for months, smashing long-held records and making it all look easy. Connor McDavid is currently putting the finishing touches on one of the greatest individual seasons in NHL history, with a career-high 60 goals and 83 assists, making for 143 points through 75 games played. The last Oiler to notch as many points was number 99 in the 1987-88 season. And he's not just making history for himself, the five-time All-Star is making everyone around him look good too. How did McDavid turn on the turbojets to deliver the NHL's most impressive season in decades? Sit back, relax, and take this in. McDavid has always been good. He's already won the Hart Trophy as MVP twice and walked away with the Art Ross Trophy 4 times for the most points in a season. But his 2023 shoot first, ask questions later, and take no prisoners approach has further bolstered his chances of one day being carved into the Mount Rushmore of NHL talent, all while helping the Oilers inch closer to, I don't want to jinx it, but potentially breaking their generational cup drought. After 7 NHL seasons as a verified playmaker, McDavid has spent 2023 taking matters into his own hands. And my, are those hands capable. McDavid is like a transformer who mutates in real time. While in the past we watched him focus on improving in the face-off circle and rounding out his two-way game, this year his attention has turned to goal scoring, and his mutations have helped him surpass the 50-goal mark for the first time in his career. Correction, not just surpass it, blow by it. If number 97 can squeeze out 6 more goals before the end of the season, he'll pass Alex Ovechkin for the highest single season total since the salary cap era began in 2005. With just 7 games remaining, that could be a bit of a challenge for anyone else, but consider that in March 2023, McDavid became just the 5th NHL player with a multi-goal streak of at least 5 games. He easily sits atop the league with a career-high average of 1.89 goals per game. Not bad for a self-identified pass-first guy. And a rising tide lifts all boats. This season marks the first time the Oilers have had 3 90-point scorers in a single season since 1988-89. That year, Edmonton had legends Mark Messier with 94, Jimmy Carson with 100, and Jari Kurri with 102. In 2023, it's McDavid, Leon Draisaitl with 116, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with 96. And there are still 7 games left. It's almost like McDavid should be playing a tier up from the rest of the NHL. The difference between him and the next closest scorer, teammate Draisaitl, is 27 points. And when you compare McDavid to the next closest scorer not on his line, there's a 39-point difference. Maybe that's why he's been outspoken about wanting a best-on-best tournament. And even if McDavid doesn't surpass Ovechkin in goals, he's already passed Nikita Kucherov for the most points in a single season during the salary cap era. He's the first player to hit 140 points since Pittsburgh's Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr both achieved it in 1995-96. He's checked a few other milestones off the list too. In 2023, he tied Sidney Crosby for the most 100-point seasons by an active NHL player, reaching that mark in just 8 seasons, 10 fewer than Crosby. He also recorded the 5th fastest pace to score 800 career points and 6th fastest to 700 points. And he isn't just coming up big in the important moments on the ice. He's also growing this season as a leader off the ice. While the NHL has been widely criticized for its mishandling of league-wide Pride Nights, McDavid was outspoken about the assertion that hockey is for everyone, unabashedly backing up the Oilers' league-leading initiative to use Pride tape on their sticks during warm-up, and proudly wearing a Pride jersey. But all of these milestones might not mean much compared to what McJesus really has his eyes on: capturing his first Stanley Cup title. There's still a lot of winning left to do between now and then, but bringing home the cup would snap a 32-year organization cup drought and make the Oilers Canada's first champion since the 1993 Montreal Canadiens. Whether his name is etched on the Stanley Cup this year or not, one thing is certain: history will not be quick to forget Connor McDavid's 2023 season.